Hi there, I'm Jeanette Lane for Australian Simply Cards, and in today's video I'm showing you how to create this, first of all, this colorful background on this card, but also how to use the butterfly two-piece nesting die set included in issue 127. So I'm going to show you how to use that to make a really nice pattern background with your die cut. This is a really simple technique that you can apply not only to your die set, but to other dies in your stash. So the first thing we're going to do is create our colorful background, and what I have here is a piece of A6 size cardstock. So this is 10.5 centimeters by 14.8 centimeters. For my colorful background medium, I'm using some Sheena Douglas sparkle pens. Now, if you've never used these before, these are really fun, and I hope that you can see the sparkle there on that background. But it's so vibrant, the colors are so vibrant, and they are already in the barrel, so it's just a quick way to create some really striking backgrounds. I'm going to be using Pink Breeze and Chilled Ocean. And so what I'm going to do is just squeeze some of this color out. So again, the color's in the barrel, and you're just going to paint. There it is. There's that sparkly, shimmery color. And I'm just going to be very, very generous with this color here. It might be pooling in some areas, and that's okay, as you'll see in just a bit why that's okay. So I'm just spreading out that color all across. And I'm going to stop I'm going to stop about halfway. I'm going to switch over to Chilled Ocean. So I'm going to put some of that color right over the Pink Breeze, I believe the color is. Ooh, it's got a bubble there. And we're just going to lay that down, kind of do this. And then what we're going to do is pick this up, kind of angle it just a bit, and we're just going to let gravity take its course there. So you can see there where the colors merged. It's so pretty, and I'm just going to help it along the way. So just spreading this color down, giving gravity a hand. Now I'm going to switch back over to, what is this color? Sorry, Pink Breeze. I don't know why I kept thinking it was like fuchsia something. And just putting some of that color up here. It's going to turn a little purpley as it mixes with the blue. And then again, letting gravity take its course. And I'm just brushing that color down. And as you can see, the pink is mixing with the Chilled Ocean. So Pink Breeze mixing with the Chilled Ocean and giving us a really nice, almost like a royal blue, but also kind of purplish vibes over here. Okay, so I'm really happy with my background, and I'm just gonna blast it really quickly with my heat tool to speed up the drawing process and also attempt to clean up this mess. Look at my fingers. Oh my goodness. It's a small price to pay though. As crafters, we pay small price to pay for a colorful, beautiful background. Here's a close-up of the sparkly, colorful background, also a close-up of my fingers. Oh my goodness, what a mess. So now it's time to do some die cutting. So I'm just gonna grab the intricate butterfly die, and I'm going to die cut that about 8 times to get all these intricate die cuts for our background. And for my die cutting machine, I'm going to be using the Sizzix Fold Away. Now for my butterflies, I'm going to be using this Scarlet Rose Crafts Ready to Go sticky sheets. Now these are A5 sized, and they are sticky on the back and white on the front. So this is perfect for what we're doing today. So I'm just going to grab one sheet, and I'm going to die cut my butterfly multiple times, the intricate butterfly. Although of course you can use the outline butterfly in the die set as well to create your background. Here's my intricate butterfly all die cut, and I'm just removing the fallout here, these little pieces. But if you are really into paper piecing, you can also paper piece this die. I think it would be lovely with like some glitter card. If you could just paper piece all these little bits on the butterfly's wings, that would be beautiful. Here are my intricate butterflies. They are so pretty. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is glue these onto my colorful background, but I want to make sure that this is dry. Otherwise, we are not going to have, the butterflies are not going to stick. So what I'm going to do now is just remove the release paper from the back, and I'm going to start placing my butterflies onto my background. Now notice that I am just going right off the page there, right off the card. And we're just going to trim off that excess. If you are going to replicate this technique on your own cards, then it'll make it seem like a more realistic background if it starts, you know, kind of right off of the edge. So here is what my card looks like now, and if I flip that over, I'm going to just trim this excess off, but I'm going to save these pieces here because I kind of want to fill them, like just these edges here and here, to make my background look a little bit like it's more, what's the word, cohesive, more repetitive. So let me trim off that excess. There is that excess that I used. Now I'm going to trim the excess off of the excess. And here's a closer look at everything. Now that my background is done, I can move on to completing my card, and next I'm going to die cut this hello sentiment from black glitter card. You can see that there, it's got a little sparkle to it. And for my dies, I'm going to be using these Pete Hughes for Sizzix Thinlits, and these are the sentiment dies, and I really love this hello, so I'm going to use that one. Just run that through my die cutting machine. Here's my hello sentiment, all die cut, and I wanted to put a little piece of a strip of vellum behind it because I feel like it gets lost in that gorgeous background that we have on our card. And so here I have a little strip of vellum. This is 3.5 inches by 1.5 inches. So we're going to just glue this all down. Now for gluing my intricate sentiment, I'm going to be using the Sticks to Glue pen, which is fantastic because it's just a fine tip pen with glue instead of ink. There's my sentiment glued onto that vellum strip. So now I'm just going to flip this over and add some more of this glue pen here. Now for added embellishment, I'm just going to add 2 self-adhesive black pearls on either side of my hello sentiment. Now I'm just adding some adhesive on the back, and I'm gluing that all down onto my A6 size card base, and I'm done with my card. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial, and I hope that it inspired you to try this technique with your own dies in your stash. Also, don't forget to pick up Australian Simply Cards issue 127. I'm Jeanette Lane for Australian Simply Cards. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in a video real soon.